What's going on, people? Hope y'all doing fantastic. Today I'm going to talk about own nothing and control everything. Now, this is a phrase that gets thrown through the mud and slung or drugged through the mud, and it's a cliche. But people don't really get a grasp about what's really happening. Now, I want to bring up two companies. Well, to start, Airbnb and Uber. Airbnb, you got the platform, Airbnb. So they go over here and they market for people that want to rent out short-term housing. Once they find short-term housing, or vice versa, they go over here and they find people that want to rent their house out for short-term housing. So they put the two together. So even though they don't own any real estate, or they don't own the people that are renting the houses, you know what I'm saying? They're controlling the transaction. So that's an example of owning nothing and controlling everything. You get what I'm saying? Uber, same way. Here's a company, a transportation company that doesn't own any taxes. So they're going to market over here to people that need a ride. And once they find the people that need a ride, they're going to market over here to people that want to provide the ride to these people that are looking for the ride. You get what I'm saying? So own nothing but control everything. Those are two perfect examples. The business models, it doesn't get any simpler than that. That's what the business model is. There's no need to bring anything else into it. Now they may own like a building or something with personnel and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the business model in relation to own nothing and control everything. Now, trucking firms are the same way. Yeah, that's a big word, trucking firm, right? Trucking firms are the same way. They hire owner-operators. They do the same thing. They don't own the owner-operators' equipment and stuff like that. Well, let me not go there. They don't own all that, but, they're controlling. There's some control in that transaction with if you're leased onto a company. So, own nothing, control everything. 100% owner-operator company, own nothing, control everything. You get what I'm saying? So, let's do here's another example. Let's say ABC company, let's say this person goes out, starts ABC company. Doesn't matter what it is or anything like that, doesn't really matter. Now, ABC company wants to acquire some assets. So, they acquire some assets, but before they do that, they form another company to put the assets in. So let's say they hire or they buy, I don't know, dump trucks, right? So ABC dump trucking. So they put all the assets, ABC dump trucking, all the dump truck material stuff goes in there. Now they want to start another division, so they'll do ABC Reefer Company. So they'll put the assets that they acquired that have to do with reefer into that company. So even though it's still one company, the one company is controlling these other companies. You get what I'm saying? So own nothing and control everything. You get what I'm saying? So no, we don't get it, brother, man. Okay, let's look at an example of a trust. Now, this is all pie, believe me, this is all pie in the sky stuff. I'm out of my mind, have no idea what I'm talking about. So, the idea of a trust. So, you create this entity. Now you put all kinds of real estate, cars, airplanes, you name it, inside of this trust. Now, the trust is just a trust. Nobody owns it. It's just a trust. Now, the trust has a beneficiary or beneficiaries. So the beneficiaries control the trust. So even though they don't own, quote unquote, own the trust, they're controlling the trust. Own nothing and control everything. You get what I'm saying? I can use a couple hundred more examples, but that's pretty basic stuff right there. So the business model that a lot of people are doing, where they tell you if you're leasing stuff, but you're leasing stuff, that's not that, man, that's all, man. I ain't got no more to say. We'll see.